Today on How It's Made.
Hi, I'm Ashish from Step 5 Consulting, here to chat how we built mixer.rocks. How we assemble the data that powers the site is the most interesting part, so I'll talk about that. The data set is made up of restaurants, the cocktails they serve, and the details of those cocktails. They're all related, so let's start with the restaurants and work our way down. The first thing we had to do was get a list of restaurants in Boston with their websites. Yelp is the best source of data for this since they have the restaurants along with the websites. Yelp doesn't have an API, so we built a scraper to avoid manually having to visit each restaurant page and copy-paste the details. The scraper was able to retrieve all the restaurant data in about an hour. Once we had a list of restaurant websites, the next step was finding the cocktail menus. Each restaurant website is different, so it wasn't trivial to identify which page the menu was on. We ended up using OpenAI to identify which page on the website was a menu. Some of the restaurants also had their menus as PDFs, which we used the unstructured library to convert to text. The next step was extracting the cocktail information from the menus in a structured format. We used OpenAI for this as well, and it performed really well at this. We wrote a prompt to ask for the cocktails from the menu and ran each of the menu text through that prompt. At the end of this, we had the cocktails from each restaurant in JSON objects that we could work with further. The final step we took was using OpenAI to assign categories and flavor scores to each of the cocktails. That let us assign categories and scores to almost 6,000 cocktails in about 30 minutes, which made tweaking the parameters and redoing the scores possible. Overall, OpenAI made it possible to take on this project without having to budget for extensive manual data entry. I'm excited to explore other opportunities like this where OpenAI can accelerate manual processes. That's all for now.